So here is some short description of the game-breaking bug that soft locks the game and prevents proceeding any further. Many people reported it on Reddit, also on Steam and other places. The pigeons do not appear in the pigeon loft, and some people reported this only applies to the complete journey and does not apply to the original game, so it's possible that people who own only Deponia and do not own the entire collection. I bought the entire collection on GOG, so I'm unlucky. Maybe they have better luck and their version of Deponia works. Also, here is a walkthrough that shows how to solve the puzzle. This is the combination, it's a shortcut. Then save games. Daedalic offers save games to help people proceed with the game. It's a very bad solution because we actually lose our entire progress so far. Anything we did, any item we saved is just a different gameplay from somebody else, which it is not a good thing. And then there is some patch data that allows so some large files are downloaded and script modifies the GOG version into from version 3 to version 4. This does fix this issue, but it introduces other issues. For example, if we click in the dialogue description, it starts repeating this line over and over again. So let's show the issue. And I also discovered a workaround, kind of a very dirty way to patch my save game in order to allow me to proceed with the game. And so you can see right now there are no pigeons in these holes. I will just load. This is the save number 20. And you can see the pigeon holes are empty. If we try to solve the puzzle, notice how it shows 1, 1, 3, 3, and 2, 2. So this is the weight of the pigeon and how much weight it can carry. The idea of this mini game is to dispatch a very heavy and large package and use the small pigeon so that it can fail. And
well,
so
the
let's try to
pigeons get
solve
their
it.
bearings from the planet's magnetic field, right? So let's see what happens if I start fiddling with this again. I love to play God.
But due to this bug, you can see that these indicators are inactive, and when we try to click the button to solve the puzzle, nothing happens. Click, click. On theory, we should be able to just skip and bypass this puzzle, which should arrange it properly, but due to this bug, this doesn't help, so there's no way to proceed in the game any further. And this
I'll
should
leave
be
it like
3.
this for now.
It
Maybe this
didn't
helps.
change to 3. And this should be 1. It didn't change to 1. Everything remained the way it was before. So now if we go down, there are 2 cats. This controls the movement of the packages, so we need to make it slower. You can see that I'm clicking here, it also takes more clicks. This is a different bug and can be solved by setting the refresh rate to lower. People say that 60 frames per second should be good enough. And VSync should be enabled. However, for me 60 Hz doesn't work. I can change to 50 and then one click is enough, so that's a different bug. Anyway, let's focus on this. Now this cat is slow. The package will move slower, and let's give some coffee to make this cat fast.
This could really speed up a bit.
It can put more stamps.
Hey, the coffee.
Then it will appear as a heavier package that needs to be dispatched with the large pigeon.
Error. All right, Sushi. I've got these
But
gift
if
vouchers from
the
Tony's
puzzle is
shop.
solved, it will actually use a small pigeon and it will fail.
From storeroom 1. Supply your address now.
Skip this. You can see the first kit is moving slow, the other is very fast and is able to put 4 stamps. Now
Postage being scanned.
we should dispatch the small pigeon, but due to the bug, a large pigeon is dispatched. Pretty much nothing happens. You cannot solve the game.
One. Pigeon from large.
Appears for a moment, large pigeon, dispatched, and flies successfully. Now, in order to patch the save game, I used one of the saves from Daedalic and tried to figure out what is the minimum viable patch that resolves the issue, and this is the required fix. However, if I change only this, the game will crash. So then I discovered if I keep a few other parts of the save, then it will work correctly. There is still a good chance to crash the game, especially if there are more save games, but I discovered that I can do this. So let's copy this, next. A few more changes. Okay, that's it. Now the two files are identical. And now load. And let's run it again. Crashes. Apparently when I'm recording video it always crashes, otherwise it works perfectly. Oh well. I'll undo the changes. And that's the other issue with Go games, that it's really taking ages to start, like at least, I don't know, 2 minutes? It's very long. When using the Deponia patch from this website, version 4 started pretty much instantly, like 5 seconds ready to play, and I was able to kind of merge the two and use some system libraries from this patch into the GOG version, and this allows the GOG version to start fast as well. So not sure, but there is a way to improve this, and it will offer better user experience. So then the game stays on a black screen for quite some time, and I will prepare loading the good replay, the good save game, and just before loading it I will patch it to make the game playable again. But this type of patching, since I don't know what I'm doing, I'm just taking a good patch, a good save game, and merging parts of it into my own, in order to keep my own inventory, my own progress. So this is a very dirty job, and it does cause game crashes. It depends on what state the game is pretty much can work or not, but at least it works sometimes enough to proceed and save into a new replay in a new save game that is working. So let's apply the patch again. Save. Okay, here are the pigeons, and here is how it should
Well,
work.
the pigeon, so I love.
It says 655 655 454 454 565 565 854 4, then 848 twice. 8 4 8. Okay, now large pigeon in the small hole, small pigeon in the large hole, and you can see one here, which is the small pigeon, 2 for the medium, and 3 for the large.
I'll leave it like this. Maybe this helps.
Then proceed. And about the inventory, clicking, if I then selecting items from the inventory works the
Right.
first time.
It should shift back and get my. Right. Get my. Hey, the coffee. I should. I've got these gift
Gift one. Supply.
What?
This.
Sending the package. First kitty is very slow, allowing longer time for the fast kitty to put more postcards.
Postage being scanned. Error. Postage paid is 3 times as much as it should be. Packages of postage level 3 are not suitable for the transport of small goods. Pop. 1 heavy.
And it says
Pigeon
this is
from
a
large
heavy
pigeonhole.
package, dispatch, and it is using the small pigeon here. Then it's unable to carry, false, and now we can proceed with the game progress. Also, so let's restore this and use look. Okay. Yes, you can also see that the game is repair does not help with this. I did it a few minutes ago. Anyway, now we wait again and I will load the patched game, save it, and then there will be no more crashes. The only issue is that when I save it, so you can see this file is 588 kilobytes. When I patch it and then save it again, it will be 1.4 megabytes. By the way, a YouTuber called Nathan Bucks recently created another fix for the. So there is a map for demolition and three magnets. That three magnets cannot be moved. I was lucky and able to bypass this by loading another save from earlier, so I didn't have to replay the entire game, but his solution works. Prepare to load. Find a patch. Save. Load. Okay, the pigeons are here. Let's save it. Overwrite. Okay, now the save game is 1.4 megabytes. No more corruption, except if you look into the changes, maybe around here, the new file is much larger. It's a lot of stuff, maybe some garbage, which is useless, but hey, it is what it is. It's better than nothing. And now we can always load. There will be no more crashes. And proceed with the game.